Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. If you've seen any of my videos before, I welcome you back. And any of you who are new, I really hope you find something you like and decide to stay a while. Today, for all you lovely people, I'll be restarting my Gun Workshop series. This series focuses on effective close and long-range gun builds for all the weapons in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. As I did before, I'll start out today with the FN SCAR-17. Hailing from Israel, this 7.62 assault rifle provides a reliable 3-shot kill in all core game modes out to a respectable distance. Let's get started, as always, with the close range variant, which I call Short Stuff. Short Stuff, as you can see here, is built for closer range engagements. As such, it looks and performs like a hard-hitting SMG, but with a much smaller magazine capacity. To start out with the attachments, I've used the compensator on here to try and make up for the increased recoil this build has. Next, I use the Forged Tac CQC Pro Barrel, providing me with greater movement speeds and ADS speed at the cost of control. I use the F-Tac collapsible stock for the same reasons I use the CQC barrel. I then use the stippled grip tape as the ADS speed increase, along with a reduction to the sprint out time of the weapon, allows for faster gunplay. Lastly, I use the Merc foregrip to again help with that recoil and to keep a slightly tighter hip-fire spread. This build is definitely for getting up close and personal with your enemies. I wouldn't try engaging enemies at anything longer than medium range with this, as the recoil can make keeping on target much harder at those distances. This build is best for standard multiplayer game modes and not great on Ground War or Warzone. Next up, we have my mid to long range variant, which I lovingly call the Skull Crusher. To start, we forego a muzzle and go right to the longest barrel available, the Forged Tac 20-inch long barrel. This barrel extends our effective range quite a bit and severely cuts down on weapon recoil, making it easier to stay on target. While the SCAR did recently get an ADS speed buff, I still prefer putting the FSS close quarters stock on here, just for an even faster ADS speed. Next up, as with all my guns, we throw on the stippled grip tape for quicker aiming and reducing that sprint to fire time as well. For this variant, I use the 30 round mags, as the modes this excels in require more than the base 20 bullets. To round it off, we have the operator foregrip for increased recoil control again, as well as an aiming stability increase. While this build can be effective at basically any range, it isn't quite as quick for moving around the map or snap aiming as Short Stuff is. That being said, this gun can excel at hanging back a little bit and taking out multiple foes using the weapon's naturally high damage profile. Despite this, rushing with this variant is still a viable option for some. This build can be used in base multiplayer, but is more specifically designed to dominate in ground war, as well as being effective for some people in Warzone. Although, without a silencer, some will steer clear of this build for Warzone, I'm sure. And with that, concludes today's video covering the SCAR-17. This is by far my favorite assault rifle to use in Modern Warfare. It is powerful, and my builds make it quick and accurate. It can hold its own against the more meta weapons out there, as my KD is more than proof of in multiplayer. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I sure enjoyed putting it together for you. If any of you out there liked what you saw or heard, feel free to drop a like on this video. If you think any of your friends might like what I have to say, then don't be afraid to share this video with them, or anyone really. And lastly, if you want to hear more from me but don't want to miss any of my uploads, you can subscribe by hitting that little button down below. By doing that, and making sure to turn on those notifications, you'll never miss a new upload from your new favorite YouTuber. As always, I wish you all a pleasant day, and I hope you have a great week coming up. This has been Doodleman149, and I will see you later.